I wanted to jump in front of a train, but a couple was deep kissing and I didn't want to ruin the mood, so I gave up. I'll go home. God damn it. Wouldn't you know it? Somehow I accidentally recorded the entire wrong video. So here I am, recording a bonus one, the one I was supposed to. God dang it! This cat looks like a cartoon bomb went off in its face. Are we sure that that's not what happened? Because it kind of looks like that is what happened, as you pointed out. Is the guy okay? The hell is E? Albert Einstein in 1905. I haven't seen the E in a while. Is that a good thing? This is the one that sent me. These men must be glad to see each other, homosexuals, or Italian Americans. Why Italian Americans? Sick own potential for somebody that has two dads. Dude, that'd be so mean. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. I sold a rug to someone on Marketplace, and they just sent me this picture with the message, "Little man is chuffed." Oh, it really ties his room together, though. Come on, that's awesome. Marketplace can be a magical place from time to time. 99% of that time, no. But every 1%, every now and then, it's beautiful. So, my dad just offered me a beer. I'm 16. So my dad just offered me a beer. Well, I'm confused by that tweet, though. That's funny. Like, yeah, it's inappropriate for dad, but there are at least a few states that I can recall where the drinking age isn't like null and void or anything, but if there is someone above drinking age in the house, then someone underage is allowed, or at least that used to be the case. I think out here in Colorado, I don't know if they ever changed that. Are you trying to, like, call your dad out for what, being evil or something? Not that I'm saying it's a good thing. I am not saying it's a good thing, but this tweet's very weird to me. It's just, my dad just did something super cringe. Maybe we should kill him? Again, I am not on the side of parents going, "Here, have alcohol, 16-year-old, but you know what I mean. I was just informed that I might have flirted with the nurses while on anesthesia. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, at least it was on anesthesia, okay? At least you were completely, like, basically unconscious at that point, just saying shit. Like you were sleepwalking. Also, I do have to say, this might be one of the worst photographs I've ever seen. It genuinely looks like a monster. I know it's not, but it looks actually like a demon from hell in this particular image. How can you not know where, like, alien designs and whatnot came from? Can you imagine just a guy 300, 400 years ago sees one of these motherfuckers on the beach or something like that? Just enough light, you see those giant black orbs. I mean, look at it. He looks like an alien. Just came out to my dad. Hey, I'm trans. I've known for 7 years now. I've been out to my friends for over 2 years. My name is it supposed to have 2 F's? Please refer to me as you would a woman. And please be kind. This is really hard. Pizza there if you want some. There you have it. We should hang again. You're nice and all, but it's probably best we didn't, to be honest. I respect that. If you don't mind me asking, why? Well, we walked out of your room and your dad said, "Is he today's bottom?" and then gave you a high five. He's an ally. Okay, sure. Why not? Take it. You can have it. AI artists, when they realize they have to type words and sit on their ass tomorrow, try spending 4 hours writing prompts, generating images, and editing them for the perfect shot, and tell me that there's no human context. Okay, now, what do you mean by editing? That's a serious question. What is your definition of editing? Are you throwing it in Photoshop and putting a color filter over the top of it, or are you spending another, like, 12 hours tweaking and completely changing it? Because you gotta do a lot, and I mean a lot, in order for that generated pile of garbage to be mostly made by your hand. And at that point, what's the point in generating it in the first place? Just learn to make something. For the love of all that is holy or not in this world, learn to do something, okay? Typing out Toe Mater's funeral ain't it. I'm sorry, dog. Why would I have multiple baskets when all my eggs fit in one? Fuck! Yeah. That's literally me. That's been me almost my entire life, but right now it's me to a dangerous extent, and I don't know what to do. He, him pronouns aren't enough. I need to know how it feels to get a BJ. I'm gonna be honest with you. Fine. Like, it's not... I don't know why it's seen as the most mind-blowing thing in the world. It's good. It's not bad in any way, but it's okay. It's okay. Brain rot this, chronically online that. Meanwhile, some teenage girl in the 1930s was sending these to her favorite horror magazine, Devil's Croft is enticing. Wait, what? If you can get any more story-length poems like Lovecraft's Psychopompos, by all means, gimme. 1930s, good God, she was truly ahead of the times by way longer than even the actual stretch of time between 1930 and now. My mom banned me from making bread, so now I have to make it in secret when she's at work and stash it in my room. She banned you from making bread? Why would you do that? Why would you ban somebody from constantly making something really good? Do you know how awesome bread is? Bread rules. Do you know how awesome it is always having it around? That's amazing. Why would you ban someone from doing that? Trying to tell my friend to smile? Spread those frickin' cheeks, bro. Yeah, you did that on accident, right? It's very funny, Cabby. Thank you. Thank you so much, dog. Just got dewormed at Claire's. But did they use the deworming gun or did they use a deworming needle? See, that's the important distinction because you can't disinfect a deworming gun. Okay, so it's gonna get infected and you're gonna die now. When a motherfucker says something so context phobic, you gotta hit him with the coconut tree stare. Oh God, how long ago did she say the coconut tree thing? Like at this point, how long has it been?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I know I asked that a lot about these, but sometimes it is genuine. Sometimes I'm genuinely curious because I don't remember stuff. Calling it now. The Minecraft movie is gonna have a scene where Jack Black gets hit in the balls or something and he says, "Ah, my cubes!" because he has cubes for balls. And the joke is that his balls are cubes. Don't say that, okay? I can feel the director of this movie reading this tweet going, "Oh, crap. What do I do about that now?" Don't say things like that. It's gonna be true. Love the deli paper on the doctor's table. I'm a sick little sandwich. I hate that paper, man. I just hate the way it sounds. I don't know why. I hate it. Character customization screens are like, you can alter your character's body type, and then it looks like this. Video game companies be like, we offer a diverse array of skin tones for a wide array of character types. Oh man, you guys ever play the Stick of Truth? You guys should check out that character customization screen, especially when you get to the difficulty section. Good God. Would you kill one person or double it and give it to the next person? I'm going to double this problematic woe and pass it on. The theme was Tudor period and I lost to the fucking chipmunks. I don't know what any of that means. It's great. My dad is so evil. Next item like this that comes through the house is going directly in the trash. You'll never see it. I'll throw them all away. Grow the hell up. Hey dad, can you just shut the hell up and stop opening other people's mail, you dickhead? You are not a girl failure. You're a 31-year-old adult woman with mental health issues and terrible coping mechanisms. Thank you, satellite-eared boy. I had a Furby as a kid and I blinded it using a laser pointer because I was scared it would watch me. But then it thought it was dark at all times, so it would scream and say, "Help! It's so dark!" Why the hell you do that, man? My child will indulge in various unique game experiences. League of Legends, Fortnite, Apex Legends, Call of Duty, Valorant. God. I mean, if you enjoy those, that's totally fine. I just see a plate of the most boring, unseasoned rice of all time these days. Homosexuality is an illness. Hi, I can't come to work today, I'm gay. Was it like Sweden or something where workers actually did that? They called that bluff straight up. It's an illness. Oops, can't come into work. Me when my moots like my reposts instead of one of my posts. My dumbass forgot straight couples are the norm and thought she was crying because she wanted the girl. Okay, that's crazy, dog. My progesterone melted together while it was in my truck. What do I do now? They discovered it. The granola bar. Don't take all that at once. Don't do it. I actually do wonder what you would need to do in this situation. Do you say, hey, it all melted together. Can I get a replacement? Or are you just going to have to sit there and pop capsules off one at a time until you're out? What the person at the counter sees on my ID versus me now. Good God. Amazing. Quite impressive. Movie ideas. A 90s bully is sent into the future to present day to a school full of trans people, TikTokers, and diversity. Give me your lunch money, nerd. LMAO, broke ass asking for lunch money. Oh my God, he would lose his mind. But then he would slowly but surely figure it all out and realize that it's really not hard to move on and keep up with the times. Because it's not. Does anyone remember America in the 90s before all the immigrants arrived? I just want to go back in time. Yo, anyone from the 1390s on this app? Yeah, what a tweet. America in the 90s before all the immigrants arrived? Okay. Police are investigating an armed break-in in Bel Air. They sent in the isometric RPG cops. There really has been one hell of an uptick in images online that just look like they're from an old RPG, an old game. It's great. As we all know, there are two kinds of jobs: farm or email. What kind of job do you have? I don't know if I fit in either. I might want to do farm, though, in the future. The natural human lifespan is actually less than 2 days, but many have taken to artificially extending their lives via substances such as food and water. I don't know why we ever started doing that. It's just not natural, guys. Mathematicians coming up with imaginary numbers instead of admitting they were wrong. Thank goodness they weren't actually wrong, though. The world was forever changed when we learned about math. Or invented it, or whatever you want to call it. Son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? Sure, father. I'll give it my best. This female character was so annoying and stupid. She's unbelievable. Unbelievable? Wow, this character sounds like she's insufferable. Episode 1. I wonder what she'll do wrong. Oh, so it was misogyny. Almost always is. Straight up. Almost every single goddamn time when someone complains about that character, they're fine, okay? All right? Hell, even Jar Jar Binks ain't that bad, dude. Like, who really gives a shit? I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying I wouldn't do that. Never forget what it is you're fighting for. Suburbs, highways and parking, getting beat down by the state, and like 12 corporations that own the literal entire f***ing planet. That's what life is all about. That's what being a human is all about. That's the true human condition, if you will. Nikocado, I guess I forgot how to read. Nikocado Avocado single-handedly fooled the entire internet. Okay, whatever. So, like, I'm glad he's managed to lose all that weight, but where did posting pics of his inflamed bare asshole fit into his genius master plan? He did do that, didn't he? Okay, well, I'm really glad they're not making me look at that right now. When you get paid bi-weekly. Week 1. Okay, wait. What the hell job you got where week 1 you can buy a $10,000 gorilla sofa with hands and toes? Can I have that job, please? I would like the option. I don't want to buy the gorilla couch, but I want the option to be able to afford that gorilla couch. A train hit a tank in my city. Guess who won? A train hit a tank and a Mustang police car responded. Was this a 5-year-old's playset? Oh, that's awesome, though. What a day for them. I hope no one got hurt, because, Question for men. Would you give up 1 standard deviation of height, 3 inches, to gain 1 standard deviation of IQ, 15 points? I would do this 20 times in a row, giving up 60 inches of height for 300 IQ points. And live the rest of my baby-sized life in a realm of pure cogitation? Contemplating the forms. I like this, though. 1 standard deviation of height. Give up 3 inches of height to gain 15 points of IQ. I would never notice those 15 points of IQ. I can guarantee you, going from 6'3" to 6 foot, I would notice that one. So I'm gonna stay stupid, but tall, because at the very, very least, being tall grants me anything more. Would y'all ever try poly? Starving pirates contemplating their last meal. Oh man, I need some more coffee, dude. Oh, it's terrible. I make bad coffee. What if water didn't have surface tension and whenever you spilled some, the whole floor of your entire apartment was covered with a 2 micrometer deep puddle? Don't say that. Don't say that. Hell, what if surface tension was incredibly strong and if you dove in the pool, you're not allowed to come back out? Water just doesn't let things come back. Cats purr when they are content. Rats squeeze their eyes out of their head. Yo, bro, Talk Tua is on. I'm dying of cancer, and this podcast is the only thing keeping me sane. Boy, just put the Hawk Tua in the bag, those who know. Bye. I don't want to touch screens anymore. I hate it. I want dials, knobs, levers, maybe even some cranks, big chunky buttons. What's wrong with us? Why did we do this to ourselves? Now, I think the actual answer was all the engineering that had to go into every few years completely redesigning the interior of a car is now just a matter of, okay, we'll just put an iPad in it, all right? Now we don't have to make 7,000 custom engineered buttons, knobs, dials, and so forth. I do want them back. I mean, my car has a couple left, but whew, it's all starting to disappear, dog. Stop giving me your earliest bedtimes. You're my tiredest sleepyhead. You know, it would be great if I could be the tired as sleepyhead for once. As I age, am getting so sick and frickin' tired of having to go to bed at like 2 or 3 because I don't actually get tired until then. And then having to wake up at 10, 11, 12. It's awful. I hate it. And I know what a lot of people would say. Just go to bed earlier. Huh? That's not how insomnia works, I'm afraid. It's not Christmas until I see Snoopy eating 37 human femurs. Yeah, that dude was chomping them down. Like, just straight up gobbling bones. Do dogs do that? I guess it goes in the square hole. Sorry, this post has been removed. Girlfriend looking on my laptop for evidence that I cheat on her and finds hundreds of short stories where I'm shrunken to the size of an ant and must fight for my life. Hundreds? Jesus, maybe you should release a book if you got hundreds. Subtle pride pins. In what world is this subtle? Not this one. Not this one. It might be subtle for like grandma and grandpa down in the South, but not to most people. The Last of Us is very smart, putting Melanie Linsky in it to get me and all the homosexuals to watch. Okay. Aw, us heterosexuals like you too, Melanie. That's less exciting to me, Matt, but thank you nonetheless. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's less exciting. Also, yeah, Melanie frickin' rules, okay? When I saw her in the show, I was so happy. Imagine pulling up to Coachella, selling these, and watching people's mouths fill up with towels. You're the devil, but in a funny way at least. Good night, Toyota. Good night. Aw, I wish Toyota would say good night to me sometimes. Went to the doctor. Got destroyed. Left breast, unremarkable. Right breast, unremarkable. Damn. They should make horseshoes out of uranium so that the horses get radiation poisoning. Oh, okay, good. That's why. Good. You explained immediately. My friend is trans and he just picked his chosen name. It's Vegeta. Like, I want to support him, but what the hell? Don't worry. I'm sure that they'll have that for a little while, go, yeah, okay, I'm done with that one, and then maybe do a second or third selection that's a lot more down to earth than Vegeta. Gay accent is just how men talk when they're not hetero voice training. There's like actual research that seems to indicate this, actually. I do not miss. It's a hole-in-one every time I speak. Well, you see, actually, that's some pretty compelling evidence. Why so queerious? I'm the woker, baby, and I'm going to kill myself. My friend just ordered possibly the worst takeaway of all time. I am aghast. British people probably call this nuts and bolts or some shit. Oh man, I do love British food, but the thing I really love about it is the nicknames for the food. All right, they're all hilarious. They're all amazing. Just fantastic. I don't really have any notes